good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are. This is Funta Daniel here in the great state of Texas, here in the United States. There is ongoing case, and I've written extensively about the looting, the looting that is going on in Southern Cameroon. And we can sit and fold our arms as though nothing is happening. But I want to make it clear that all the citizens of Southern Cameroon throughout the world, that it is our responsibility, it is a collective responsibility for all of us citizens of Southern Cameroon, elsewhere in the world. But first of all, before I go into details of what I'm about to talk about, I want you, if you have an opportunity to come across any of this video, make sure you share it to the least person in Southern Cameroon and elsewhere around the world. It is strategically very important that you share this message as much as you can, because it is imperative. I understand that many people don't see the truth, even though we try to share the highlight of this ongoing crisis in Southern Cameroon. The key point is the looting in Southern Cameroon. It has reached an exponential level of the looting. First, I understand you guys are silent because when I speak up, you guys don't see is the truth. Now, there is a silent construction that is ongoing in Kribi, and is carried out by the Chinese government. They call the natural seaport. That is an illusion. But they call it a natural seaport that is ongoing in Kribi. First, let me talk about historically and what has happened on the ongoing this illusion of the Kribi seaport. First, there was a pipeline project that was supposed to transport crude oil from Chad to the Southern Cameroon territory, Victoria. That project was supposed to be financed and carried out by international development, and including the United States. The U.S. former Commerce Secretary, Ron Brown, who is of late, he died in a plane crash. He personally visited Cameroon about this project of transporting crude oil from Chad to Southern Cameroon territory. La République du Cameroun refused that project cannot be taking place in Southern Cameroon territory, and rather it should take place in Kribi. That project was diverted to Kribi for the construction. Secretary General at the presidency was Joseph Owana, personally direct the project and refused that it cannot occur in Southern Cameroon territory, and that Southern Cameroon does not deserve such a project to be carried out. And so that project was cancelled and diverted to Kribi. Now, Chinese government is carrying on the construction of what they call the term natural seaport. Why Kribi? Well, it costs $6 billion a month for a French company doing an inland drainage from a fairway into Douala Seaport. It costs $6 billion to carry on the inland drainage to allow vessels to come into Douala. That is a monthly price tag or price ticket for each of those projects. That is not accountable. That is not being reported. That remains secret within La République du Cameroun. And that price tag of 6 billion CFA is constantly paid to the French company that carry out the drainage. Victoria It's in Southern Cameroon. It has a natural seaport that does not need an inland drainage. It's natural seaport. It just requires the construction. Former Chantier Naval Director is a Southern Cameroon. Remember that he took over the directorship of Chantier Naval. He transformed Chantier Naval to a more resourceful, productive company in Douala. He saw the project and the U.S. government frequent repair work, and he knows that natural seaport in Victoria, if constructed, will carry on projects like repair work of some of the U.S. Marines that frequently stop by, could generate a sounding revenue to Cameroon. And remember, I spoke earlier about Ron Brown, the U.S. Common Secretary, which is also interested in that project. And the U.S. government were particularly interested in that project that could allow them to carry on construction or repair work of their vessels. So, because of the tendency and the inability to align with La République, Chantier Naval Director was given 15 years imprisonment. When the 15 years elapsed, he was given life sentence just because they don't want him to speak up. They don't want him. So he is languishing in La République du Cameroun prison in Kondengi, in life imprisonment. And this part of a destructive force to destroy the fabric of the people of Southern Cameroon throughout the world, and in particular in homeland. So I continue to raise these issues to the Southern Cameroon. You can ignore it. You can just care little about it. It affects our people. It affects our society. It affects all of us. It requires a collective effort for all of us to stand together and speak up. It is a common respect that we decide and do this for the common good of Southern Cameroon. Now let me talk more detailedly. The Sonara company. There is ongoing project looting all the material in Sonara in Victoria and converted directly to Kribi, to their what is so-called the natural seaport. This looting of materials is being carried out. There is a possibility of secret indications that there is a pipeline project to drain the oil from sea directly to Kribi, and that construction is carried on by the French company with directly complicity of the French presidency. That every project in the oil, so if they discover oil somewhere in the Gulf in Southern Cameroon, that oil will be tapped in and directly to Kribi, where the new construction of refinery will be taking place. Which means if they decided to allow Southern Cameroon to go, they will still be tapping oil from Southern Cameroon and refine in Kribi. That is what is going, and that is the ongoing project. That is on the sea water, tapping of the oil in Southern Cameroon and directed to Kribi, where the refinery will be taking place, even if they choose to let go the people of Southern Cameroon. So either way, there will be pipeline draining the resources in Southern Cameroon to La République du Cameroun. And this is ongoing secret project that is ongoing. I am bringing this attention to various people of Southern Cameroon. It's time, let's stand up, one people, one family. And we can do it. if we have the willingness to do the right thing for the common good of our people, our place, our village, and the place we call home. Either way, share this video as soon as you get hold of it. Make sure you don't keep the message flowing. And my name is Hunter Daniel, here in the great state of Texas, here in United States, on the ongoing looting in Southern Cameroon territory by La République du Cameroun and the co of France. Have a beautiful morning.